Welcome back to my channel, guys. Today I'm taking you to Japan, which, as you can tell, I'm super excited about. They are 17 hours ahead of Pacific time, so by the time I landed, it was the next day and it was nighttime. So all the bright lights were just making the city look gorgeous. So I'm headed to my hotel, which we stayed at the Prince Park Tower Hotel in Tokyo. And it was a gorgeous hotel. Here, I'm just showing you the outside of it. It's beautiful outside and in. They have like this little fake Eiffel Tower. But these towers are like all over Tokyo. That's not the only one. Anyway, it was gorgeous. They're fully staffed and very, very helpful from the minute you walk in. Now I'm showing you just on my way to my room how beautiful the place is. And of course, the first thing I do is order room service. But yeah, every room has a view of the tower. So next morning we do a mirror check and we're out. I am waiting for my taxi. I wish it was this Maybach, but it caught somebody's attention because they had the same car. Anyway, my taxi was just a plain little truck and it was very clean. Driver is very courteous. Everywhere is super clean in Japan. I didn't see a single piece of trash. Anyway, we went to eat breakfast at a Happy Pancake, and unfortunately, I ordered something healthy. So we went to the National Tokyo Museum, and the art there was just like very captivating, historically accurate pieces. Yeah, I don't have a lot to say here, so I'll just let you guys enjoy some of the art pieces. Every piece was gorgeous. And then we headed out for some shopping and just wanted to kind of see what nightlife was like. It was very quiet and peaceful where we were. I'm not going to take you guys inside. This is back at the hotel. I was just amazed by the art pieces that were installed inside the hotel. It was beautiful. And then the next day, we're getting ready to head out and go to Mount Fuji. And yes, it is as majestic as you think. I was so excited. Right when we got there, they have like this little, I don't know what it is. It's a shrine, like a temple, and you have to wash your hands before you go up. And then there's this little omikuji where you have a fortune paper. And then if it's a good fortune, you keep it. If not, you tie it to the rack. And then yeah, we walk up 600 stairs. We counted 600 stairs to get to the view of Mount Fuji. I was so proud of myself. And then there's the pagoda, of course. It's immaculate. Makes for such a postcard picture. I couldn't stop taking pictures. But then yeah, when you come back down a little, there's food trucks, refreshments after hiking all those stairs. And of course, I got myself a little ice cream. It was so crowded here that day, and this is wintertime, but yes, got my ice cream and I was satisfied. So now we're headed back to Tokyo and just like in awe of their architectural designs. They pay such attention to all the different buildings. They have so many downtowns too, like so many clusters of buildings. But we're headed to Tokyo Labs. Our destination was Team Lab Planets. They have different team labs, and we chose the Planets one, which I think was an excellent choice. Inside, they just have all this like immersive art. So this room I'm walking up into, you have to take your shoes off. There's no choice. And the entrance has just like this waterfall. It's so peaceful. And then once you get in, it's just like a light show. It's crazy to experience. It's beautiful and magical, and I would go back a million times. It was fun. This was probably my favorite room. The fish are like swimming at you, and I saw on the internet that if they like hit your leg, they turn into fireworks. So I kept trying to like make them turn into fireworks, but it wasn't working. It was still fun though. It's a little scary to think of like putting your feet through murky waters, but anyway, the balloon room. This one was fun. It's like it makes you feel so miniature and you get lost in all the balloons. So then we headed back to the hotel for dinner, but first some shopping. They had a gift shop with some really cute stuff, so we had to rack up. And then we went down for dinner at Katsura Steakhouse, and the chef was amazing, and we had the place to ourselves. It was a wonderful experience. That was Wagyu beef. It was delicious. Everything was so fresh and crispy, like you know they got this straight from the farm. Farm to table me, please. But yeah, it was all amazingly delicious, and our chef was like making sure we were having a good time and understood what he was cooking for us, and I don't know, it was amazing. I would highly recommend staying here and highly recommend this one. They do have another restaurant that's on like the 33rd floor, has a super good view and it's delicious, but this one was amazing.
Yes.
Wasabi?
Yeah.
What is that?
Mustard is Japanese karashi.
Karashi.
Right. You try. Yeah.
So the next day we were headed over to Kyoto and we took the bullet train. That was like one of the bucket list things to do, was take a bullet train. The train station is huge, so you're gonna have to get help to know exactly where your stop is. We're going 200 miles per hour through Japan from Tokyo to Kyoto, and I think it got us there in like an hour and a half or something. I might be lying, but I think that's the case. Anyway, we made it to Kyoto. Again, everywhere we went was super clean. Everybody was so nice. Kyoto is much more like countryside, rice fields, people just like living slower. No bright lights and big buildings out here. We stayed in a natural hot spring resort. This was intentional. I was looking for the ones with the hot spring tubs in them, and it was so beautiful inside. Very simple, very Kyoto like, right? So outside our backyard is like a zen yard. It was so beautiful. They have these little Japanese slippers for you to wear when you walk out into the garden, and everything was just perfect. I don't know. I want to go back and spend more time, like a month there, because it was beautiful. And I wanted to go to the kimono forest, and I wanted to go to the there's another shrine out there with the orange gates, but we didn't make it to that one. Anyway, we did get to spend our nights in the hot spring resort right outside of the kimono forest, and it was just so relaxing and peaceful, and I would do it again. So the next day we made our way over to Himeji Castle, and inside the Himeji Castle is like all wooden, So I'm like, how is this place still standing? Like, it's all wooden and very small. Everything is very like short and small and skinny. Like the stairwell was so tiny, but I think it was fine for their people because they are small. But they did have the best view up here. It was gorgeous. Yeah, they have these ninjas walking around the grounds. Like, y'all better keep it together or I will pseudo chop you. But yeah, it was fun. They have like these little souvenir shops and everything. Yep, and there's another one standing post at the gate. From there, we went to Osaka, and Osaka is like super lively, like Tokyo. I don't know what district we're in right now, but maybe you guys can tell me, because what is this? I don't know. Anyway, we were looking for something specifically. We're shopping and wanted to make a stop somewhere. So we made it to CCJ, which is Cannabis Culture Japan. Do y'all hear the Mac J in the back? We're in Osaka, baby. With Mac J on the radio. Yeah, so he got what he needed, and then we went shopping. They have the best consignment shopping out here, you guys. You could get a Birkin for like $2,200, no lie, and in good condition too. Like, they have really good shopping here. I definitely want to go back and find some good finds, but not clothes for me because like I'm not an Asian size woman, so the clothes didn't really fit me, but the purses, the jackets, stuff like that, I would definitely go shopping here. They have something for everyone and it's super lively. The people are, again, super friendly. So yeah, definitely worth a visit. And of course, you know, I had to get myself some ramen. Arigato. Yeah, here's my bowl, and now you see it, now you don't. I ate it so fast, but I don't know, their noodles are very different. They're like harder, thicker. The next morning, we got some snow, guys. I was so excited about it. It's so beautiful. So, like, just stepping out into the Zen yard and seeing these light little snowflakes, it was amazing. Can I catch a snowflake, you guys? I caught one. I'm catching snowflakes. How magical, right? To end your trip with a light snow shower. If you guys have questions, comments, please put it in the comment section. Flights, stays, a new place you want me to visit, let me know and I'll respond. Thanks for watching.